Shalom everybody and welcome back to Religion Wing TV. Hey, let's get right into it. We are going to get into YouTube's chemistry and collaboration hookups of 2018, thus far 2019. Do you have any good collaboration? You see any good chemistry? Let's talk about it. Let's have a little fun. We've all watched YouTube over the last year and a half. We've seen people hook up and hang out with one another. Oh, by the way, you're listening to and or watching. I'm your host, Drew, and my spiritual ears say. So, guys, it's not all mundane and learning the Bible over here and living an oppressed life, okay? No, we have a lot of fun. So, today, about a week or so ago, we did the YouTube's first ever, rejection island. But today we're going to do, what's your greatest hookups? Who's your greatest hookups? We've seen people from T.S. Madison and Kaya to the recent as of Jay Wilson, 5A, King Jives. Shout out to you, my beloved. And Tracy D. Did I say Jay Wilson? Yeah, they're all together now down in San Antonio. So we've seen a lot of people hook up with one another, So let's see if we can come up with some people. I'm going to have a call-in number eventually. That's the call-in number there. But let me just get through my slide presentation because I want to tell you on this channel, let's just say, if you're scared to call in and talk about who is your favorite collaboration that you've seen thus far, go to Yah. That's God in prayer and not the church, y'all. The church is confusing people left and right. The blind is truly leading the blind in church. And that's why the damn Christians act the way they do. That's some real knowledge right there. All jokes aside. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I can go back to this logo first. I want to go back and see if I can, I put those two. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a list of content creators. I'm going to go ahead and let that be seen. You have such as when it first went down, you have the Kaya, the T.S. Madison, you have the Tasha K, Lovely T, Tasha K, Armand, you have such as Sean Bradley and Nicole Tyler, you had the Duchess Kelly and 5A T.S. Madison situation go down, you had Let me see. Heidi Fly, Brother Jay, and Mona Simone. We've seen Wiley and Rico. We've seen the TSCC Gaycation Gate. We've seen the Chicken Gate with S. Hutchinson and VS. We've seen let's see, who else? Did I say Tracy and Brother Jay? I think you guys saw that coming up first on the screen. But that set it off in your sector of YouTube. The whole Tracy and Brother Jay was the first ones outside of Tasha K, Armand Wiggins, and the T.S. Madison and Kaya hookup. Tracy and Brother Jay were the first ones that I could think of that kind of said, hey y'all, look at me. And we call that over here Start Gate, okay? Chat in the box, not the word on the curb, not the word in the streets, not the word in the hood. The chat in the box is calling. Like I said, we had the Wiley Show, the Rico DeBarbara, DC alleged Dookie Gate. Let me know what you think these YouTube streets are saying allegedly about these situations. Did I name the S. Hutchinson and VS? Oh, that's Chicken Gate, right? Everybody was calling that Chicken Gate. Let's see. We have the TSCC Gaycation Gate. I'm just going to let it go through. We'll get through most of them. Once we get back to Lovely T and Tasha K, that's who I started with. Like I said, we have the Duchess Kelly Love, Fabe, and T.S. Madison was a part of that. They all hung out in Chicago that night. Let me know what you think about some of these collaborations. Should they have happened? Should some of them didn't? What was the chemistry? Let me just go ahead and show you guys while that is running through. First of all, chemistry is a branch of science that involves the study of the composition, structure, and properties of matter and people. Human beings are physical matter, or energy, I should say, in a physical body, okay? So, we are properties of matter. I told you, watch that video called The 11 Minerals of a Black Man. Often known as essential science, it is a creative discipline chiefly concerned with atomic and molecular structure and this change, for instance, through chemical reactions. Okay, let's get that off the screen. And now, collaborations. This is the process of two or more people or organizations working together to complete a task or achieve a goal. Collaboration is similar to cooperation. So who is cooperating the most on these YouTube streets? Who have got together in a collaboration to show us that it can be done the best, that it can be done the funnest, that it can be done in pure heart, that it can be done with joy, and not always just, you're going to poke at people when you get amongst other people that you kind of idolize or like-minded or whatever, and, look up to or respect to a certain degree. So you're going to be like, nah, look at us now. You couldn't do this. Y'all got together and it fell apart. It blew up in your face. So who in your eyes is the best chemistry and collaboration hookups between 2018 and 2019? Again, we'll run through. You just saw Lovely T, Tasha K, that's Jealous Gate. You see Tasha K and Armand Wiggins. That was more like mentorship gate. Okay, so let me go ahead and fix that real quick. I see that. I see the mistake. Let me go here. Tasha K and Armand Wiggins. Let me put a parentheses right there. Alright, so you have the Sean B, Nicole Tyler, which the chat in the box call it the fake. I see another mistake. Hold on, guys. It's called the fake Peace Summit Gate. That's what the chat in the box call it. Let's see. Again, you have the Wiley Show and the Rico DeBarba, DC alleged Dookie Gate. You have Ed Hutchinson and VS, that's the Chicken Gate coming across the screen right now. Let's see. We'll get through this, like I said, when I get back to Tasha K and Lovely T. We'll go ahead. I'll come to the chat, say hi to everybody. I just want you guys to know some of the hookups. I also know D. Ramsey, shout out to you. You and Food Junkie, I believe, hooked up. So if that's some of your favorite content creators, by all means, you can put whoever you know hooked up, whoever was your best collaboration, who brought forth the best chemistry, who brought forth the most energy, who was most believable, who was most genuine. Again, you see the Duchess Kelly Love, Fabe, T.S. Madison. We will call this Sing Gate, because that's when Fabe was out there singing, right? Let me see. I have to fix something there. I have to put a parentheses in the beginning. Guys, this is a lot of names and a lot of typings. You have the Heidi Fly, Jay Wilson, and Mona Simone. And the word in the chat in the box says that was called Black Mole Headgate. Because Heidi was trying to say Jay Wilson had a black mole in the back of his head. Some kind of alleged fungus or, something going on back there. Anyway, Tracy and Bro J, again, it's called Stargate, hashtag Startgate. Pastor J, Fabe, Tracy D, and King Jives. Shout out to Vivian Jennings and all the other people. Rebel, he being Fabe Chat. All those people that got together in the name of Step in the Name of Love. Step in the Name of Love. Step in the Name of Love. Ooh. So guys, here we go. I'm going to play my little song again because it's called Trespass. Most people on this damn list has been accused of trespassing in some kind of way during their whatever gate, right? So we're just going to go ahead and pay them homage today on this channel. Have a little fun. And when the music ends, I'll go to my chat, say hello. If you guys came over, so be it. If not, this is the way you kind of roast and gag in the olden days. Even Richard Pryor, was like y'all. So y'all, some of y'all got the blood of Richard Pryor because y'all know what he said about Mr. Mooney, allegedly, when he was roasting him. He was like, he gay. He take peen every which way he can, every orifice there is. And look what your roasting gag section is. It's kind of what Richard Pryor was saying about Mr. Mooney. So with that being said, I'm not here to judge you. I want you to be here to judge who's your favorite collaboration. Let's get that back up on the screen here. Bam. So, chemistry, again, is a branch of science. Collaboration is a process of two or more people working together for the greater good. For a better show, for a mature show, for an adult show, for the grown and sexy show, for the at peace show. So let me know, guys. I'm about to go ahead and click on the live box. I have one watching the real. I'm just saying, hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, people have an opportunity to talk about their favorite YouTube content creators today and who has the best connection, the best energy on camera. Because I'm sure there's some great connections off camera, but what we have seen thus far, on the bottom of the screen, you can see some of the people who have hooked up. And you can see what some of the chatter in the box was about the DC gate or the chicken gate. You know, when people collab, they gave it a certain title, whether it was a good connection or whether it was a bad connection. Now, the only thing I didn't do here in this video, and by the end of it, I can add it in. If I see your comments in the box, if I can see what you guys are saying. What about this hookup with Jay Wilson, Fabe, King Jives, Tracy D, Rebel, and all these other people that got together in San Antonio, Texas this past weekend? What would you name it? How would you name it? What would you consider it to be? What kind of gate is it turning out to be so far? And I know you can't judge a book by its cover. You have to actually read the whole entire book. But so far, I mean, this is Saturday. It's been going on 2 or 3 days, at least 2 days so far. And it seems to be vibing good. It seems to be glowing. You know, it seems to be genuine. So, guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm going to go ahead and let this song play. And again, feel free. Hey, I'm just saying, welcome, sweetie. How are you? Something different on this channel. It's a way of teaching the Word of God. It doesn't always have to be biblical, as long as you're leading people to enlightenment, to a lighter place in life. And I think this is very lighthearted on a Saturday afternoon here in New York State with a little brisk chill and wind. We can lighten up the room. We can warm it up with a little laughter, a little remembrance. This isn't bashing anybody. Who was your favorite collaboration? In the world of music, in the industry of music, they big up Beyonce collab with the Jamaican singer Sean Paul. Rihanna hooks up with a Jay-Z. You guys talk about the collaborations of Lil' Kim and Biggie. So here on YouTube is the first ever recognition of collaborations where people have hooked up. Some turned out good, some turned out bad. Some you have named fake, some you have named Chicken Gate, some you have named Wiley said Dookie Gate. I mean, now you see 3 to 4 other content creators and moderators and supporters hooking up this past weekend in San Antonio. What do you guys think about it? I do want to know. Please do tell. So I'm the real just saying is, let me see if I could do this, sis. I hope and pray. I don't think it's going to do it, but hopefully it did. I popped out the chat. It looks like it's going to be a success event. Everybody seems to be getting along and really enjoying themselves. Absolutely. I'm so not even proud, because I'm not a proud person like that, but I'm so honored to see black people actually get together, educated black people, beautiful black people, genuine black people, people being themselves, keeping it real, having a good time. Slick shading, no shading, kind of. It's no shading, a little bit of slick shading, like nah, look at us. This is how you do it. This is how you host an event. This is how you get things together. Shout out to Vivian Jennings, right? Give her a round of applause. Absolutely. So I wish I could have been there. They're going to plan one for next year. Definitely. So who else, guys? Who else? So thank you for your opinion. And your opinion does matter, as it says. So let's have this conversation about the best chemistry and collaboration in YouTube's past year. Like I said, when it comes to dragging and roasting, you can talk about everybody, but when it comes to giving people their recognition, their honor and glory, even though we are glorified and justified in Christ and shouldn't glory of men and gloat of men, but it is okay to say, hey, this turned out fine. And it's not comparing it to anybody else that didn't turn out fine. Remember, every hookup, every collaboration, every set of matter and chemistry is going to have its own Big Bang Theory, explosion, collision, whether it's good or bad. So we see the collision and the explosion and the matter coming out of San Antonio. Even though the devil was down there trying to persecute, kill, steal, and destroy, the joy of those that is really glowing up down there, you know what I'm saying? All week long, it just seemed like there was a tempest. There was like a storm going through San Antonio and other places to try to destroy what we see happening on camera. Let me tell you, baby, with all these other so-called semi-collaborations, that storm should have went through them and may have prevented a lot of the bad outcomes. What do you guys think about that? It's 2 people watching. Let's have this conversation. You guys support these people. You freaking give them money. And you're embarrassed that you supported all these gay Kates and baby Kates and fake Peace Summit Gates and all these Dookie Gates, right? Only to see them do what? Go where? Live how? Angry, miserable, bitter. Break up right before your faces. So it's kind of like a slap in the face to you that you would give this money to this kind of behavior and these kind of collaborations, right? Only to see it, like I said, explode, but not all for the good. There's an explosion in San Antonio, and it seems to be very, 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 very peaceful. And like I said, in order to get to that kind of peace, there's always going to be a storm brewing. There's always going to be a tempest in the wind trying to, blow to and from to distract you from what you can truly have. So I hope people take an example from 5AJ Wilson, King Jives, Tracy D, and all the other people. Vivian Jennings, who Jay Wilson said put it together so marvelously. What do you guys think? Share your comments with me, please. If you guys want to call in, put it in the chat and I will open up the phone lines. But if not, I mean, like I said, there's 3 people now. What do you think? Yay, thank you. I'm just saying, absolutely. You know I come on here and I'll talk about content creators, but this is as far as I will go. Except if I see the behavior in the Bible during the morning read, I say, oh, this is so-and-so, or this is your sector. This is going on right now in the world. Other than that, look, I'm having a good time. I'm here alone. The family, they'll come over later on. I put the morning read up for this morning. So this is how I utilize my time. By edifying other people. By lifting people up. By showing you the good in certain situations. By showing you have a right to vote on what was your favorite collaboration. Whether it went north or south or east or west. They're still your favorite content creators because you still support them nonetheless. So why is it hard for you to support them when somebody's trying to big them up and give them good attention and not negative attention, or and not put them down versus, you know, you riding for them when they being drugged all in these streets, XYZ, right? So excuse me. S. Hutchinson had a meet and greet last week. Oh, okay, I don't follow. I didn't know. But nobody is talking about her. But her. I don't think many people went. I'm sorry. Let me read that again. S. Hutchinson had a meet and greet last week, but nobody is talking about it but her. I don't think many people went. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. I didn't hear about it. I know she was promoting it, and but I didn't think it was around the same time as Brother Jay's, or in the same, you know, time era. Well, I'll have to research it and see how it was. And if anybody is interested in S. Hutchinson, if she met up with another, you know, so-called famous YouTuber in your sector, let me know about it. Put it down below. Let me know how it went. So, yeah, we have, you know, the chat in the boxes that, you know, between Tasha K and Lovely T, there was hands down a jealous gate. It was a jealousy gate. Not saying Tasha was jealous of Lovely T or Lovely T jealous of Tasha. I like them one and the same. But there was jealousy. There was mistrust. There was a lot of issues going on within their hookup. So you have the Tasha K, Armand Wiggins, their mentorship gate. That kind of went sideways. And you guys all know how it unfolded with Tasha K and Armand Wiggins. You have the Armand Wiggins and Lovely T. Now that was sweet to see. That was pretty sweet and cool to see Armand Wiggins and Lovely T. And you also have the Lovely T. She did a collab with like Phil the Advisor and some other people. You know, the one I didn't put in here, and a lot of you guys don't know about, Louis Martin Resurrected. And Nick at Night did a collaboration. They hooked up out in LA. It was real brief. Louis was tired, and I got to witness that. So that was amazing to see them two as well. And it was real genuine. It was nice. I kind of think he liked Nick at Night. Let me stop. But that was pretty cool. So we have again, we have like the Duchess Kelly Love. We have the 5A, the T.S. Madison out in Chicago that night. That was pretty sweet. 5A got up and sung. Then we have the whole, let's see. We had the Tracy and Brother Jay originally at his house, the house of Jay Wilson. The same house almost a year later, where he is not birthing out new content creators like he did with Tracy, right? But he is hosting a boatload of well-to-do content creators and supporters and human beings and people, right, of good spirits. I'm just saying, not all of them got a good damn spirit, because they all down there drunk on the spirits. And once you get drunk on the spirits, then the real spirits come out. I'm just saying. But, it's just good energy down there. That's what I'm getting from it. Hell, I even did a video last night that I should go ahead and just upload, because in that video I was like saying happy Labor Day, hey everybody, and I was like, damn, I thought about collaboration yesterday and I put it on the video. So after this I'll upload it so you can see what I'm talking about. And it was just like, who do you think is the greatest collaboration of all time? This is one of them videos that's absolutely going to go viral. Definitely is going to go viral. It only looks like 2 people are here now, but watch, people are going to recognize. So to the 2 people, if you want to call in, if not, I'll let it rock a little bit longer. I do have a timer. It's been 25 minutes, so we'll play a little bit more music. So let me ask you in layman's term, who is your greatest collaboration? And if you don't know what that means, it's 2 people or 2 organizations or 2 entities coming together to give you the greatest chemistry, okay? So, who is your greatest collaboration on YT in 2018/2019? Now, let me go outside of your sector. There's a lot of great collaborations that go down on these YouTube streets. Families are making money. People are hooking up all throughout YouTube to grow their brand, to increase their their influence here in the streets, here in the world. So where are we at? What 2 collaborations have you seen come together for the greater good of mankind, people in general, black people, and to advance us all on YouTube? I'll wait. Come on, YouTube. Get involved. Come on, 2 people. Get involved. This is some really good content. I mean, alright, now, like I was going to do last night, but I was kind of tired. Duchess Kelly Love almost beat me to it, but I said this in my spirit and said it in a video like maybe last week or prior to that. I said, what if I came on here and had Friday night fights? I claim it, I copyright it, I spoke it into existence on his YouTube. I like the boxing promoter he did last night. That was pretty cool. Shout out to Duchess Kelly Love. But I also could take 2 people beefing for that week, put them in the ring, and you guys can, try to duke it out with them or try to resolve it. That would be fun as hell to hear all your opinions, your comments, whether you care or not, move on to something else, who the hell knows. But these are some things, these are ways you can resolve issues and work through problems without being involved in it and inserting yourself and taking sides and all that negative shit that was put in your ears in your sector of YouTube. Let me tell you something. This is one thing I want to debunk while we're on here. Impressive. And I got a video of all the black women that have inspired me. Some of them, shout out to Lovely T, just got to 800. Latoya's life is over 800. Impressive TV, impressive. Over there, never showed her face a day before on YouTube. Got well over 700,000 supporters following her daily. So all that show your face, show your face, show your face, please. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do not show their face. I just think it's a perverted spirit running through this world that wants to get off on everybody they can before it's too late. Kill that spirit. Rebuke that demon. I swear, people, there's no need to show your face. People need to hear what the hell you're saying and not what you look like. Not see what you look like sometimes. Whether you're beautiful or not, it's not about looks. It's about hearing what's coming out of a person's spirit. And usually what's in their heart comes out of their mouth. So you got to begin to pay attention and listen to what these people really are saying to you. You got to see beyond the behavior and see beyond what's really coming out of their mouths and why they're so desperate to see you on camera. It's a lot of perverts out in this world, people. And a lot of these gates, G-A-T-E, that hooked up was for perversion, was for sex, and a lot of people got disappointed when they went to certain gates and it wasn't all cut up what they wanted to be, so they get pissed off, filled with bitterness, and turned on one another, right? I know what I'm talking about, people. So, 2 people listening and watching, who is your greatest collaboration on YT? And why? Oh, let me see. I could have put a question mark because it's a question, guys. Come on, guys. Have this conversation. If not, go back and watch the replay. I'm not going to stay more than an hour. We're 30 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? Let me be fair. Let me be fair to myself. Hold on. So again, you have Stargate, you have the whole Stargate. The people are opening up themselves to the wickedness of this world. That's why a lot of the collaborations don't go as well as they could have, and that's why a lot of them are happening when they even should not have been thought of in the first place. But see, evil will make you do things that sometimes you really don't want to do, or shouldn't be doing. That's why sometimes it ends up bad for people as well. We got the split gate. That was between T.S. Madison, and Kaya. Split gate. The first splits in your sector, in the black sector, that I witnessed, that caused a lot of these splits to this day. People started siding with Maddie or Kaya, and you've been choosing a side, picking a side ever since then. Yes, so mentorship gate, that was the Tasha K. Armand Wiggins. You have the fake peace summit gate. That was, I like to see Sean and Nicole Tyler together, Sean Bradley and Nicole Tyler, but it was some underlying deception there. But they had good chemistry, but the collaboration was full of it. So do you understand where I am coming from? Alright, guys, so I am going to go ahead and let this music play out one more time. After that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I was trying to open up my phone lines just so I don't cheat myself out of anything. There may be somebody who want to call in. Don't worry, it's going one day. Hold on. Don't worry, one day, you people will get it. So this song is titled Trespass. There's a lot of people still trespassing in this world today, forgiving not their sins or the sins of other people, right? The debt of other people, forgiven for being not forgiven of their trespasses and unwilling to forgive those who trespass against them. Is what the hell I'm trying to say, people. I appreciate you tuning into this podcast of YouTube's Chemistry and Collaboration Hookups 2018-2019. I've enjoyed the 2 people, the 3 people that showed up. One day you guys will get it. It was like a little award ceremony you guys could have came to right here on YouTube. And so you didn't want to come over here and honor your content creator in a better light. You like seeing them in a negative light. You like seeing them degraded and drug out here in these YouTube streets. Shame on you. And all we try to do over here on Religion Link TV is lift anybody up regardless. and for the record, I did do my own little collab with 518. Yes, he's another dude here in my city. We got together one night and we was just chilling out. It was me, him, and a mutual friend. So I don't have it on camera, but I have his phone number and stuff of that nature, and he could vouch for it. So with that being said, and my son is a YouTuber. Check out